Today, angels approach to whisper a truth kept in the heavens to the ears of your soul, something that can transform your perception and heal the wounds that have formed between you and this person. This person, who came into your life as if the universe itself had placed them on your path, carries a connection that goes beyond rational understanding. However, something, an invisible and intense force, seems to interfere in this encounter, keeping them apart with each attempt to get closer. From the start, angels have been observing this connection carefully, knowing that nothing on your paths is just a random occurrence. Every shared moment, every silence between you, every exchange of glances, all of this is part of a greater plot, a divine network where souls intertwine with the purpose of learning, growing, and above all, loving. But now, something else has intervened in this connection, and the angels want you to know that there is a purpose even in the arising distance, a deeper reason that is not always easy to see amidst the pain and nostalgia. This person was sent to awaken emotions within you that you may have been unaware of, to touch the most delicate parts of your heart and show the power of a love that knows no boundaries or limitations. But at the same time, the angels reveal that they are also facing their own internal conflicts, silent struggles that are not always visible. These internal battles, mixed with external forces, have created an energetic field of tension that ends up reflecting in the distance and separation you perceive. At many times, this person feels the urge to get closer to you, as if something is calling her back, an almost irresistible desire to be by your side. However, there is a deep fear, an insecurity that seems to scream louder, preventing her from following her heart. The angels show that this fear comes from past experiences, from scars that have not yet been completely healed and that are somehow influencing her ability to fully surrender to this love. Furthermore, there is a spiritual force in action, something that neither you nor that person can fully control. This force often comes as a test, a challenge that the angels place on the path to strengthen the essence of this love. It's as if the universe wants to test how long your hearts can persist, to stay open and receptive despite the obstacles. The angels ask you to see this temporary separation as a learning experience, a preparation for something greater, something that is yet to come. But you are not alone on this journey. The angels are by your side, holding your hand invisibly, guiding your steps, and whispering words of comfort to your heart. They want you to know that this distance does not mean the end, but an opportunity for both of you to look inward, face your fears, and strengthen the foundation of this seemingly eternal love. They ask you to keep the faith, to trust in divine wisdom, because there is a reason for every moment of pain and every tear shed. At this moment, the angels invite you to reflect on what this connection has awakened in you. They ask what aspects of your soul have been touched and what lessons have begun to emerge since this person entered your life. Perhaps you have discovered yourself to be stronger, more patient, or even more loving. They show you that, despite the pain, this journey has shaped you, transformed you into someone more aligned with your purpose and with true love. And this transformation does not go unnoticed by the eyes of the person you love. Even from a distance, she perceives the glow that emanates from you, a light that, in a way, inspires her, although fear prevents her from getting too close. That person feels the weight of their own vulnerability. Many times, she questions what she feels, trying to balance reason and emotion, as if she were in a battle between the desire to surrender to that feeling and the fear of facing the changes it may bring. The angels want you to know that this internal conflict is part of that person's awakening process, an awakening that, unknowingly, you have helped to initiate. It's as if your presence has ignited a flame in her heart, a flame that leads her to reconsider decisions, to reconsider paths, and perhaps, to seek a way to reconnect with what truly matters. Therefore, today, the angels ask you for patience and faith. They remind you that true love is not rushed, as it is eternal and always finds ways to manifest itself. Sometimes, the strongest bonds need to be tested to strengthen. They need to go through moments of silence and introspection to flourish with even more intensity. And this is what the angels reveal to you today, that this distance is temporary, a necessary pause so that both can prepare for something deeper, more true. You are asked to continue sending love to that person, even from distance. To keep your thoughts elevated, radiating positive energies, because every thought of love you send strengthens that invisible connection. They show you that the energy of love is like a thread of light that transcends distance, crosses barriers, and reaches the heart of the one you love, providing comfort and peace, even though she may not understand where that feeling of warmth and security comes from. Lastly, the angels ask you to look at yourself and recognize your own strength. To observe how much you have grown throughout this journey and how capable you have become of loving in a pure and true way. They remind you that this inner strength is what sustains that connection, and that by strengthening yourself, you will also be strengthening that love. They promise you that, at the right moment, that person will be able to overcome their own fears, and that then you will have the opportunity to experience that connection in the way it was meant to be, with surrender, trust, and genuine love. While you keep the faith and wait for the moment when your paths will finally align, the angels ask you to observe the signs around you. They reveal that spirituality has been sending small confirmations, symbols, and synchronicities to remind you that that person is still energetically connected to you, even though physically far away. These signs may appear in the most unexpected moments: a song playing on the radio bringing memories, a repeated number that seems to follow you, or even a dream in which that person appears intensely, as if wanting to convey something. The angels show that each of these signs is a way to calm your heart and reaffirm that the love between you is alive, even if it is wrapped in uncertainty. They remind you that the universe is working in favor of this encounter, and that the apparent separation is just a pause for both of you to strengthen. During this time, the presence of the angels is constant, taking care, guiding, and preparing every detail of the reunion, ensuring that everything happens at the right time, without haste, but also without insurmountable obstacles. This person feels the intensity of this connection, even if sometimes they try to deny what they feel. The angels reveal that they are going through a period of deep reflection and self-discovery, a moment when they begin to confront their own fears and insecurities. It's as if the love you awakened in them leads them to an internal immersion, where they need to face shadows and old wounds that, until now, perhaps they did not have the courage to confront. These emotional blocks, which often seem to push them away from you, are indeed opportunities for them to free themselves from the past and allow themselves to live the present more intensely and openly. Every day, the angels work to dissolve those barriers, replacing doubt and fear with clarity and courage. They want you to know that, just as you feel the distance, that person feels it too, and this disturbs them in a way that they may not yet have the courage to express. The angels show that deep down, they also want to get closer. They want to find a way to live this love without the limitations that are holding them back today. But to achieve this, they must travel this path of healing and self-discovery, something that they can only do at their own pace. The angels ask you to keep your heart open and free from judgments, as this person is going through a delicate and profound process of transformation. It is a moment where they need to feel that, at the end of this journey, there will be a safe space by their side, where they can open up without fear of being judged or rejected. The angels want you to be that safe harbor, that welcoming presence that, even from a distance, manages to convey love, compassion, and understanding. They know it's not easy, that this waiting can be painful, but they assure that true love always finds a way to blossom, even when circumstances are challenging. This person often feels torn between the desire to move forward and the fear of getting lost in this feeling. Inside them, there is an intense conflict, a constant struggle between reason and emotion. On one hand, reason says it's better to keep a distance, that it's safer to avoid what they can't control. On the other hand, the heart speaks louder, reminding them of the peace and comfort they feel when thinking of you, the sense of belonging that no other experience has provided. The angels demonstrate that this dilemma is a testament to the power of this love, because it is a love that defies logic and demands complete surrender. During this period, the angels are by this person's side, inspiring them to follow the path of the heart, to trust what they feel, and to realize that true love is a force capable of healing all wounds. But they also ask for patience, as they know this transformation is not immediate. It is an awakening process that requires time, courage, and willingness to confront one's own demons. And meanwhile, they are by your side, strengthening your heart, filling it with hope and confidence that everything will be resolved. The angels also wish for you to take this moment to look within yourself. They ask you to question what you have learned from this experience, how much you have grown since this person entered your life. This love, although sometimes it may seem like a difficult path, has taught you about your capacity to love, forgive, and trust in what is true. They show you that by opening yourself to this connection, you have also opened doors within yourself, awakening aspects of your soul that were previously dormant. It could be said that this relationship has the mission not only to unite two souls, but also to make each one discover their own worth and individual purpose. The angels reveal that this experience is an opportunity for spiritual and emotional growth for both, a chance to evolve and prepare for a love that truly is worth it, a love capable of positively and enduringly transforming their lives. At this moment, they ask you to trust in divine timing, in the wisdom that governs cycles and knows exactly when the right time is for everything to happen. They want you to believe that, although things may seem difficult, there is a reason for each step that is being taken. Each passing day is a day of preparation, of strengthening, and of drawing closer to this true love, albeit in a way that you may not fully comprehend at this moment. Finally, the angels remind you that this person feels the love you send them, even from a distance. Every thought, every prayer, every word of affection you silently send reaches them, like a gentle breeze that soothes their heart and provides a sense of security. That love you radiate is a gift that lights up their path, a beacon that guides them back to what truly matters. The angels encourage you to keep emanating that energy, as it has the power to transform even the most challenging moments into opportunities for closeness. You are asked to maintain serenity and confidence, as true love knows no barriers and always finds a way to manifest itself. At the right moment, that love will fully blossom, and both you and that person will be able to experience that connection in all its depth, without the fears and doubts that surround you today. Trust that the angels are preparing the ground so that, when the time comes, you can meet with open hearts, ready to live everything that this love has to offer. The angels want you to understand that behind every distance, there is a greater purpose in action. Although the forces that separate you may seem intense and relentless, they are actually lessons that the universe offers to strengthen both you and the person who holds your heart. Every moment of separation, every silence between you, is an invitation for both of you to look inward and find what truly matters, both in love and in your own individual journeys. That person, who is often torn between reason and heart, is now at a crucial point in their life. They are going through a process of transformation, and the angels want you to know that this change is necessary for them to understand the true value of the love they share. The fear and insecurity that still reside in their heart are barriers that they themselves will have to break down, and the angels are by their side, guiding them with wisdom so that, little by little, they can find the courage to open up to you fully and truly. Deep down, this person feels an attraction for you that goes beyond any logical explanation. It's as if something pulls them, an irresistible desire to be by your side, to discover what is so special about you that awakens such intense feelings. The angels show that often, they try to fight against this, convincing themselves that distance is the best path, that maintaining this barrier is a way to protect their heart from disappointments. But what they have not yet understood is that this love was sent by God, and therefore, it is impossible to be ignored or forgotten. The angels ask you to understand that over time, this love will strengthen, and every challenge you face together, even moments of separation and silence, will serve to create a solid foundation for something greater. They want you to believe that true love does not fade in the face of difficulties, but, on the contrary, becomes even stronger. Every tear shed, every prayer made in the silence of your heart, every word of support you offered even from a distance, all of this is taking deep roots, preparing the ground for a future that will be much more stable and happy. Meanwhile, the angels encourage you to keep evolving, to not let the waiting make you forget about yourself and your own worth. They show you that you have a very special light, an energy capable of transforming the lives of those around you, and that this is one of the reasons why this person is so drawn to you. To them, you represent pure love, a welcoming presence that conveys peace and security, something they may have never found in anyone else before. It is important that you know that at this very moment that person is also feeling your absence. Even if they try to hide it, even if they seek distractions, deep down in their heart they feel that something is incomplete without you by their side. The angels reveal that this feeling of nostalgia is a sign of how important you are to them, even though they have not yet found the courage to admit it. Remember the moments you shared, the conversations, the looks, and the smiles you exchanged, and that makes them realize that the connection you have is not something easily found. The angels want you to keep hope alive, as they are preparing that person's heart so that soon they can look beyond their own fears and allow themselves to live this love with the intensity it deserves. They know the journey so far has been challenging, but they assure you that the reward will be proportional to your patience and faith. They want you to trust that everything you are experiencing has a purpose, and that the universe is working for this union to happen at the right time. This person is also being called to reflect on what they truly want for their life, and the angels are by their side, guiding their thoughts and inspiring them to choose the path of love. They show that this choice is not easy, as it involves facing fears and overcoming barriers that they themselves have built over time. However, they assure that over time, these blockages will dissolve, and they will be able to see what has always been there, the true and pure love that exists between you. During this time, the angels ask you to continue sending vibrations of love and peace to this person. Even though you are far away, even though your paths may seem separated, the energy you emit reaches her and envelopes her, providing a sense of tranquility that helps her overcome difficult moments. The angels show that, in some way, she feels your love, and that encourages her to move forward, even on days when fear and insecurity try to dominate her. Finally, the angels ask you to look towards the future with hope and confidence. They want you to believe that this story still has many chapters to be written, and that every moment of waiting is, in reality, a preparation for your love to bloom fully and truly. They show that this is just the beginning of a journey that will bring deep spiritual and emotional growth, and that in the end, all the pain and effort will have been worth it. Although the distance hurts, the angels assure that this separation is temporary and that, when the reunion occurs, it will be a moment of joy and fulfillment. They want you to trust that your love is protected by divine forces and that nothing and no one can destroy it. So while you wait, keep your heart open and keep believing that what is true will always find a way to manifest, even if the paths seem winding. That person will be able to overcome their own fears, and when they are ready, they will return with a lighter, more confident heart, ready to live everything they were meant to share. The angels ask you not to give up, because your love is blessed, and at the right moment, it will flourish with all the strength and intensity it deserves. Trust in the power of that love and in the divine wisdom that guides every step of your journey. The angels continue to reveal the deep truths behind that special connection, bringing clarity for you to understand the purpose of that relationship and the strength of the love that unites you. They want you to know that even in the face of adversities, true love always prevails, and that person, although dealing with their own fears and insecurities, feels a connection with you that goes beyond what their mind can comprehend. It is a love that is born in the soul, a divine connection that was prepared even before you met each other in this life. That person, many times, tries to keep their composure, convincing themselves that distance is the best choice. But in reality, something much deeper is happening. The angels show that, even though they may seem distant, their mind and heart often turn towards you. It's as if your presence is always in their thoughts, even though they may not want to admit it, and the angels reveal that this is evidence that the love between you cannot simply be forgotten or erased. The angels share that every day this person faces their own doubts, questions what they feel, and tries to find a way to deal with what is in their heart. They show that this internal struggle is intense, as it involves facing parts of themselves that are still unhealed, traumas, and past experiences that led them to build walls around their own heart. Nevertheless, the presence of this love in their life is gradually dissolving those barriers, preparing them for a future where they can fully and truly surrender. This healing process is profound and requires time. The angels ask you to have patience, as they are tirelessly working to guide this person on their path of self-discovery and liberation. They are helping you see beyond your own limitations, showing you that love is a force capable of healing all wounds. But for this, she needs to allow herself to be vulnerable, to open up to what she truly feels for you. And this, although challenging, is something she is beginning to understand with the support of the angels. During this time, the angels are also by your side, filling your heart with strength and serenity. They want you to know that your role in this process is essential, as the love energy you emit towards this person serves as a balm, a light that guides her back to the truth of what she feels. Although the distance between you is painful, every positive thought you direct towards her has a powerful impact, creating a spiritual bridge that transcends physical space and allows this love to continue to flourish. The angels want you to see this situation as an opportunity for learning, for personal and spiritual growth. They show you that this waiting, however difficult it may be, is teaching you about resilience, patience, and the true meaning of unconditional love. It's as if every day apart strengthens your ability to love without expecting anything in return, a love that is sustained by the faith that everything happens exactly as it should, at the right time and in the right way. Little by little, this person is beginning to realize that what they feel for you is something rare and valuable. The angels reveal that they are starting to recognize that the love they share is a divine gift, something not easily found and therefore deserves to be cherished with care and affection. They show you that soon they will be closer to accepting this love in its fullness, to open up to you sincerely, and to leave behind the fears that have prevented them from fully experiencing this connection. On this path of transformation, the angels continue to disperse the clouds of uncertainty surrounding this person's heart, replacing doubt with clarity and insecurity with confidence. They work tirelessly to create the ideal conditions so that when the time comes, they can approach you with a clean heart, without the fears that once kept them at a distance. They ask you to be ready to receive this person with love and understanding, so that together you can build a strong and meaningful relationship. The angels also reveal that during this waiting period, you are being guided to discover more about yourself. They show you that this experience has encouraged you to look within, to recognize your own qualities, your own gifts, and how capable you are of loving intensely and purely. They want you to see how much this journey has empowered you, making you stronger, wiser, and more connected to your life purpose. This person sees in you a light that inspires them, an example of strength and true love. Although they may not have fully expressed all they feel yet, the angels show that they admire your courage, your ability to stand firm even in adversities. And it is that light you carry, that welcoming and secure presence, that encourages them to move forward and seek a way to approach, even if hesitantly. Finally, the angels ask you to maintain confidence that, at the right time, everything will align. They remind you that divine timing is perfect, and when the time comes, that person will be able to see clearly what you have always known, that love is true and worth fighting for. They promise that, at the end of this process, you will be rewarded for your patience, faith, and ability to love unconditionally. However, they ask you to remain open to possibilities, to continue believing that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even if that seems distant today. They show that every challenge faced, every tear shed, and every smile share a special mission, to build a strong foundation for that love to flourish and bring happiness to both. So, dear soul, trust in the plan that the angels have for you and that person. They assure you that nothing you are going through is in vain, and that in every step of this journey, you are being prepared to live a love that transcends time and space, a love that grows only in the face of challenges. Keep your heart open, because that blessed love will bloom when you least expect it, bringing a new phase of harmony and joy into your life. We have reached the final moment of this message, where the angels bring a special revelation, clear guidance for you to feel peace in your heart and believe in what is to come. They want you to know that true love, the one destined by higher forces, is capable of overcoming any obstacle, and that what unites you to that person is something beyond earthly comprehension. It is a blessed union, kept in the heavens, protected by the power of divine love. This love, though challenging, has been brought into your life so both of you can experience the power of transformation and personal growth. The angels want you to understand that every moment of waiting, every challenge faced, is shaping both you and that person, preparing you for a future together that will be fulfilled, true, and lasting. They assure that what is true always comes back, and that the universe is, every day, adjusting the paths for this encounter to happen at the right time. The angels ask you to keep the faith and continue to believe in the beauty of this love. They reveal that the healing process and self-awareness you both are going through is an essential stage, a solid foundation for the relationship you both yearn for to flourish without the fears and insecurities of the past. They ask you to keep sending love, to trust in the power of the energy you transmit, as every positive thought, every prayer directed to that person, strengthens that connection and brings them closer to you. And when the moment of reunion finally arrives, the angels assure it will be a moment of deep joy and fulfillment. You will be able to look at each other, recognizing not only the connection that has always existed, but also all the growth both of you have experienced. It will be a soulful encounter, where love, understanding, and respect will be the pillars of a relationship that goes far beyond what you once imagined. This journey was not in vain. The angels want you to remember this every day, especially in moments of uncertainty. They promise that the tears, doubts, and nostalgia will someday turn into smiles, hugs, and moments of true happiness. And looking back, you will see that the entire path traveled was necessary to reach this point, ready to live a mature, deep, and blessed love. So, dear soul, do not lose hope. The angels are by your side, holding your heart, bringing light to your days, and guiding your steps towards a future of peace and love. They ask you to reaffirm your trust in the divine plan every morning, believing that everything is exactly where it should be. And in the end, you will be blessed with the fulfillment of a love that exceeds all expectations. Now, to strengthen your faith and the energy of this love, write in the comments, "I trust in true love." This will help strengthen this connection and maintain high energy so that the reunion occurs at the right time. The angels are with you, and your light and love are the greatest gifts you can offer to the world and to that special person. Dear soul, throughout this journey, you have walked a path of light, revelations, and awakening. Now, the angels bring you one last message. This is your moment. The universe, which has already guided so many answers to you, is preparing a new beginning. And I feel that you who have come this far are ready to open a new door, where with each message, with each new content, your soul strengthens, fills with peace, and finds the love it has always sought. Imagine having access to every detail of what the universe has reserved for you, knowing, feeling, and living the revelations of the angels right here, with each new message. All it takes is a simple gesture now, a choice that connects your soul with a world of love and answers. Click to subscribe and allow yourself to experience everything that is already yours, everything that is already waiting for you. Let the magic of the angels continue to guide your path. Feel at this precise moment the call of true love, of peace, of the transformation you deserve. By subscribing now, you will be welcoming the messages that can change your life, strengthen your heart, and pave the way to a deep, secure, and light-filled love. Keep going, click on subscribe, and be part of the circle of light and love that the universe has specially prepared for you. Now, with this decision, you are ready to receive the best that the angels have to offer. Sign up and leave the door of your heart open for each new message that will come to you, bringing peace, comfort, and everything your soul yearns for. For you who already feel the call of the angels, write in the comments, "I choose the love and light that belong to me." This will be your sign of commitment to what is to come, and the angels are waiting for that gesture to continue guiding you. Click now. This choice opens the path of blessings that belong to you by divine right.